Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Yeah, very exciting days here at the moment in the crypto market. We're gonna start with just playing a quick snippet from the previous video earlier today where I gave you a price target for Bitcoin to complete this move down. And let's take a look at what I said back then. We were at 23.7K. Would complete wave yellow 3. What is the target for wave 3 in yellow? Again, we can calculate that as well by looking at the Fibonacci extension tool, and we do that going to the low of the wave 1 to the high of the wave 2, and that gives us as target 22.6K. The 1.618 Fibonacci extension level would be the first target for the wave 3. Honestly, like magic, very close to the 200-week moving average, a level that I told you already weeks ago would probably be a really good support level in this correction. Let's take a look at where we actually came down to. Oh, 22.6. Right, so that worked actually out quite well. I think this was only though the wave 3 low as it seems, and we made then this wave 4 already, as I did put it on the chart. Yeah, I think we still see a wave 5 down, to be honest. Now that could go just a little bit lower, that wouldn't be a problem. And we are now at a possible junction here where we need to observe the chart very closely, yeah. So at the moment, these Elliott waves work out pretty well. This wave count works out pretty well. There is, in my opinion, the most likely option is that we need here one leg further down, as it seems like we had a wave 1, 2 here, this the wave 3, this the wave 4, and the wave 5 in green is still coming. The only thing that this wave 5 needs to do is to get a little bit lower than 22.6K. Yeah, for me here the 22.4K level would be obvious because that's the 200-week moving average. And that wave 5 in green then would complete the wave 3 in yellow. Then we would see a wave 4 to the upside. Where would that retrace to? Let's assume the wave 3 in yellow will be finished at 22.4K. What would be the most likely retracement for the wave 4? And for that we take the length of the wave 3. And we look at the retracement, and let's assume we go down to 22.4K. Now, you would normally expect the wave 4 pretty much where it is currently located here, between the 38.2% Fib level and the 50% Fib level. So between 24,635 and 25,328. So between these levels, it could also be enough to only reach 23,778, because that is the 23.6% level. That is the minimum retracement of a wave 4. And it could be that this is already enough, because currently in the very weak market condition we have, it is currently looking like that only the 23.6% Fib level is reached in a wave 4, because I have observed that now a few times. But normally the most likely retracement level is the 38.2% Fib level and the 50%, okay? But yeah, this is what we would expect, a wave 4 to the upside in a 3-wave move. That is very important. So any move to the upside needs to be a 3-wave move to keep the downtrend intact. So what we want to see here, a little bit of a further leg down, ideally, as per this wave count, A, B, C, in this wave 4, a 3-wave move. And if that, as a 3-wave move, reaches that target area that I just gave you, then we could expect another wave 5 to the downside here. And a key level for that would be the 78.6% Fib level for Bitcoin. Two possible levels then. One level is the 20K level. That is the peak of the last bull market, 2017. And if we break below that, we could reach here that white line. That is the $17,000 level. Just below that, that is the 78.6% Fib level, and also an ideal target for the wave 2 in which we currently are, the higher level wave 2. Yeah. Why wave 2? Well, take a look at the higher level wave count. In my opinion here, we have seen the wave 1 to the upside in April 21, and we are now in the wave 2. So you have your first impulse to the upside, and we're now in a correction. Yeah, this is the third 1-2 setup that Bitcoin is doing, in my opinion. And after the wave 1, we had a wave A to the downside, a wave B to the upside, and a wave C to the downside. That is what a wave 2 consists of. So it makes absolute sense. Very clear that we have a 3-wave move here. The wave B was an overshooting wave B, but that wave B is a corrective wave. And the corrective wave in this case indicates that we had actually started the overall correction and also the bear market already in April 21. Yeah. Because many other altcoins as well, they made also this wave B, but for many altcoins it was only a normal wave B, which would be lower than the previous wave 1 high. Just Bitcoin was probably a lot of bullish sentiment, and then you can sometimes see in a lot of excitement in the market, you can see those overshooting waves B. Absolutely possible. However, we are now coming down in the last leg down here, and that would complete the wave 2. Bitcoin has more than achieved the wave 2 target that I gave you already in November, December, between 28.6k and 20k. We've come into it. Yeah, we're currently in the lower level range of that target area, but we are still in the target area. We're still in the scenario. We are all good. Now, I just gave you here what my view is of this wave count. There is a more, you could call it a little bit more bullish count that I'm not going to take you through because it would just make it a little bit too complicated, and I don't really want to confuse you with different wave counts here. But I can tell you that this wave count would suggest the other wave count that we are very, very close here to the wave 5, that we already completed the wave 3 and the wave 4, and that we are now here in this last wave 5 down. That means we are very close to completing the correction based on this wave count. And I don't know which of these wave counts is now playing out, because both possibilities are a very likely option. So the thing is, we therefore need to pay very, very close attention at the moment. We need to be on high alert, because what we need to watch out for is two things. Do we now get a retracement in a wave 4 in an ABC move, or do we see a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 move? That scenario where we see 5 waves to the upside would indicate that we already completed the wave 5 and that we're already on our way back into an uptrend. Whenever you see the first 5-wave move to the upside, you can be more confident to say that the low was already in. A move up in a 3-wave move, would indicate that the downtrend will be kept intact, because that would be followed by a 5-wave move to the downside. The 5-wave moves always go into the direction of the higher level trend, and the 3-wave moves go against the direction of the higher level trend. Therefore, we always need to pay attention to in which direction do we have a 5-wave move and in which direction do we have a 3-wave move. And as you can see here, all the moves down to the downside are currently 5-wave moves. Therefore, this indicates the downtrend is still ongoing. And as long as we haven't broken the downtrend, we have to remain very confident that the downtrend is still intact. So this is currently what we see, and we have to maintain that downward momentum, downward pressure, downward move, as long as we stay below 26.9k. When we move above that level, that is a wave 1 low here in yellow. When we get above that level, then it would indicate that this definitely, any move up is not a corrective wave 4 anymore, and that is then a potential that we're already back into an uptrend. And I will of course keep you updated on this channel. I think we are close to the low, I have to tell you that. Either there will be, we could drop to 17k as I said, but therefore we need to be on high alert. Definitely no confirmation yet that the downtrend is over, absolutely not. My view of today's move is actually that what will happen on Wednesday with the FOMC statement and the interest rate increase that might be announced for July, that this is sort of already taken away and happening now, and we might actually see a bit of a recovery after that statement. It depends, it's hard to say really. Therefore, we don't really want to get it all muddied up by looking into the fundamental or external events. No, we want to focus purely on the chart. And I've had so many comments today that told me, the price dropped because of this and that and everything. But I can tell you that in November, none of these things were in existence yet. And already in November, I gave you a price target between 20 and 28.7k. So it's all working out irrespective of the external environment. Therefore, keep it objective and focus on the chart. So hopefully you liked the update here about Bitcoin. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, check out the channel membership. and maybe even the trading course I'm currently offering on morecryptoonline.com if you're interested. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.